Hi everybody, my name is Eileen from ET Speed from Home Blog. Welcome to my YouTube channel. What I have here today is this Trifo Emma pad. As you can see, I have this little, well, it's not little, this Mabel, and she dropped a lot of hair, and this will be absolutely a good vacuum for my house. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out the robot vacuum cleaner. I'm going to show you different compartments, and then I'm going to show you how I fix it. And then I'm going to demonstrate using Google to control my, turn on my vacuum and show you how it works on the tiles and around some obstacle and on the carpet itself before I tell you what I think about it. So let's take a look now. So this is what inside the box itself. So you got Emma over there, and then you got this water tank is for mopping the floor, and it comes with 10 of these cloth inserts for your mop tank. And then you have your instruction here, and then your warranty card, and this is to replace the sticker at the back of the vacuum cleaner, which I'll show you later on. And this is the parts where you want to use it for pets, because they don't have the brush there. So this is very good where the hair does not tangle on the brush itself. So this will directly just suck the hair into here. Right, I will show you how I swap this also. And then we got the charging point, and then we got the plug here. So this is the vacuum cleaner. As you can see, here is where the front is, and then here is the back here. And you can see something poking out here, which is the brush. I'm going to turn over in a minute, but before that, let me show you this first. You got the on-off button here. You got this home button here to use. And over here, there's a slightly groove upwards. It's for you to open up the lid to empty the bin. I do find you have to use your nail to sort of lift it up, otherwise it's not easy to bring it up. Because if I want to use my finger, I can't do it. I have to use my nails to sort of lift it up. So once you lift it up, you can see that here have the Wi-Fi, and here have the reset button for you to reset any program or whatever. The Wi-Fi is when you connect it, it will show you the color, whether are you being connected or not. So now, this is to empty the tank here. So what you do is you push the button, and then this thing will come out. So for this one, if you want to empty it, you sort of open up this and sort of empty it. As you can see, it's a bit dusty already because I have been using it. To wash the filter, over here there's a groove here where you can lift it up. Okay, so once you lift it up like that, you wash the whole filter. Don't take out anything, but just wash it and wait for it to dry before you put it back. And it also comes with this black sponge here. So for you also have to wash this. Okay, so what you do now, put back the black sponge like this, okay, and then put back the filter. As you can see, there's a clip here, and there's two grooves coming out. So what you do is you put those two grooves in to the hole and then click. So this is how you put back your filter after you wash it. So to put back the dustbin, if you can see here, this is where the fan is, and then this is where the suction is. So here, match the suction, and then that is for the filter. So simply just put it, you hear a click, and that's done. And then just close your lid. The bottom of the vacuum cleaner. As you can see here, that's the wheel that turns 360 degrees, and that's with one brush on this side. It's a bit dirty right now because my house is full of dog hair. It's horrible. And then to remove this, you need to open up the lid here. Okay, so once it's open up, you sort of take out the brush to take out any hair. Use the scissors to cut it or whatsoever. To put it back again, there's a groove in here. So all you need to do is just to place it back, and then you sort of clip it. Okay, but let me show you how I use the pad mode. So again, take both out and then put this in. Okay, as you can see, there's two clips here. Okay, you put it down like this, and that will go with the pet modes. Okay, so all the hair will not tangle on my brush. As you can see, it's already tangled up already. But anyway, it's really lots of hair right now. But anyway, let's take this pet modes one out. Let's put it back, this one. As you can see, it's very easy to put it back. Okay, right, and then it comes with two of these, which I'll show you why. Two of these soft Velcro. They also provide two free ones for you to replace it if it's not sticky. So this, what another good point about this, it comes with a mop. Right, this is the water tank. It's really small, and to put the water you have to put it in here through the hole here and then cap it. So it said that every 20 minutes put more water. How it distribute out later on, I will show you, demonstrate for you. But beside the this is the mop tank, you have to use the mop, the cloth. There's 10 in there, is provided by them. As you can see, there's a little bit groove here. So what you do is that you put in this direction. If you can see from my camera, there's a groove here, right? So you just put it down like this, and you fix your mop cloth here. So there's 10 of those that have been provided, and I'm not sure how long will they last for, because I only just started using it, but it should be able to last a long time. Okay, next, how do you put this? Okay, so if you can see, there's these two areas here, and there's a thing here on both sides. So what you do is, it's near this wheel here. So it's far away from the spinning wheel, so it's at the back here. So you put it down, okay, and then you sort of clip it in. You cannot hear the sound, but the groove has sort of sit on top of here, so it's all matched. So now that's how you put on your mop. It's that easy. It's sort of like you just stick it on and make sure that all these clips have clipped onto the gap. Okay, as you can see, you can hear that all I do is just pull it out. So just basically stick it in, but make sure that all the groove is in properly. Okay, so that's how your mop works. Right, later on I will show you how I put the water through the tank. It might be a bit challenging because it's not very big hole here, but anyway, we will try. And according to the manufacturer, it comes with 6 sensors. So these are the sensor here. Okay, so it makes sure that it will sense the edges, so it will not tip over. Okay, so these are the sensor, and this is for the charging point. Okay, now I'm going to show you the charging point. So this is the charging point, as you can see here, and then it comes with this cable, which is quite long. At the moment I just curl it in because I don't need that length, but anyway, you can either put the right side or you can put on the left side. So once you have decided the length or the place that you want to put, so all you need to do is just sort of clip it back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just clip it back. Okay, and then that is your docking station. So I'm going to quickly demonstrate how it works. So this is not my permanent area for my charging area, but I just want to quickly demonstrate to show you. So I want
Going back to the charging station.
the Emma to go and charge.
Charging.
So it will just go back and charge. This is how it works. And you can hear that it will sort of tell you charging or whatsoever. I do find the volume is slightly loud, but what you can do is go onto the app and then turn down the volume or turn up the volume. It really depends on what is find your comfortable optimal volume for yourself. Okay, but I do find it a little bit loud, so I'm gonna turn slightly down on my apps. Emma can be controlled by the Google and also by Alexa, which absolutely God sending. Is really good. So what you do is that you will download the apps. I have my iPad and also have my Android phone, so really depends on what gadget you're using it. But anyway, I download on my Android phone. Just go onto the apps and download it, set it all up. Make sure you have your Wi-Fi password. It did not take me long. It took me about 5 minutes because I forgot my password, blah blah blah. Anyway, I had able to do it very quickly. So let's go on to Emma. It will tell you how much battery they left, what sort of area they cover, the suction setting, whether you want to be very strong or not very strong. According to the manufacturer, they said that it can go up to 4,000 PA. So you sort of increase the suction, and it said it will last for 110 minutes. And again, I think this have to be depends on the suction, depends on how high you set it. And also on the app itself, you can have the voice set, whether you want English or whatsoever. The volume is at the moment is 100%, so I'm just gonna slightly turn down a bit because I find it too loud. Or you want it on a quiet mode, you know. The language, they have this different language that you can pick on. But anyway, just put it back. Will tell you can set your own cleaning schedule, like if you want Monday to Friday at 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock. But I will probably not set that on because my kids always leave things everywhere, so I will be too worried. But if you know 100% confirm that you have nothing on the floor, then you can set your cleaning schedule so it will remember and then start vacuuming at that hours for you. Okay? And you also can find my robot. Oh, okay. Can you see? Look.
I'm here.
Because I press find my robot and then it starts speaking to me that I'm here. Oh, and one more thing is that there's software update. When I was downloading, set it up, it did say that I need to update my software, which I did. Probably take about a few more minutes, and it had to be on the docking before they let you update it. Okay, but anyway, so this is the app itself. And I also went on my Google. So what I do is that I'm using Google, so I set up my house here, and then I have all the devices connected, and then I have this Emma. So if I press that, it will control Emma, will send Emma to vacuum, and if I want to dock it, I can dock it. But I can also speak to my Google, which I'll show you. Now I'm going to demonstrate how I use my Google. I don't have Alexa, but they work exactly the same. This is not my docking area, but just for the demonstration, I'm going to put it here so that you can see how instant it is. Okay, Google, turn on Emma.
Starting
Emma. Because I named the machine Emma, so my Google remember that it's Emma. So now it's just vacuuming. Because I also turned down the volume, so it's a lot quieter now, not as hard as before. So this is the water tank. I'm going to show you how I put it in now. Because UK here, we have hard water, so I got a lot of lump scale, so I'm not going to use that tap water. I have a filter jug, and I'm using the filter jug water. I put about 100 mils, which is the size of the tank itself. So what you do is to use a jug, or you know, whatever you can find in your home, and then you sort of slowly pour it in, and then it will slowly fill it up. So it takes about 100 mils, and you just have to top it up every 20 minutes. As you can see, I have to do over the sink because otherwise it might drip everywhere or leak everywhere, because it's quite challenging to fill it up, to be honest. Right, so that's 100 mil. Now I just need to close it, and then it starts getting wet here now. It's because it's where the water coming through here. Okay, so it's getting wet now, and I'm gonna clip it into the machine now. Now I'm gonna demonstrate the mopping system. I have put it on now with the tank, and I'm gonna use instead of my Google, I'm gonna use my apps to control Emma. So I'm gonna press clean, and I'll also increase the suction. You can hear that it's a bit louder. You probably couldn't see it. The floor is slightly wet. It's not overly wet, but you still have to be quite careful that your family member know that you're doing the mopping mode, just in case they slip and fall. My towels is quite slippery, so you have to be quite careful with it. So it sort of mop it, it does not dry it, okay? So you leave a wet trail on the towels itself. And I probably will not use this on the carpet because you don't want to wet your carpet. Okay, so make sure that you use it on your towels or some wooden floor. I hope you like what I have shown you. Now let's quickly recap about Emma. So Emma have two functions. It can vacuum and it can vacuum and mop at the same time. But before we touch into the mopping one, let's go on to the vacuum. So it comes with two modes. So you can either use the brush or you can either use the pet's hair extractor. So because I have dogs and they have lots of hair, and I didn't want it to tangle into the brush. And I have quite a lot of towels area. So I use the pet's hair extractor for my towels area. So for my carpet, I use the brush, because you know how brush is that they brush out all the fiber and dig out all the dust. So it really depends on what sort of surface do you have. You have towels and laminate floor, and you have a pet. This pet's hair extractor will be good for you. But if you have a mixture of carpet and towels, the brush will be good for the carpet because it's sort of like digging into the fiber, the carpet fiber, to brush out all the little dirt out. So it really depends on your floor. But for me, I would prefer to use the pet's hair extractor because I'm too lazy to cut the brush hair, because it is so difficult because her hair is quite long. But anyway, let's quickly touch about this. As you can see, it's very stylish. Look at that, it's look very good. And this sort of material, that don't leave any handprint on it. It's not clear, so you don't really leave any handprint. So it looks stylish, and the button is really easy to press. It's soft, it's big, so you can press it. The only thing that I don't like is to open up the lid. I have to use digging by finger nails to dig it before I can open it. I cut it quite short. And the next thing what I like about it is this big dustbin. It has such a large capacity that I'm so shocked that it sort of just one cleaning, it's able to press the compress the dirt into one area and then still have plenty of room here. That's why the manufacturer said that it will last for 4 to 7 days before you empty it, but also depend on how dirty your home is. But anyway, I really enjoy having a big dustbin here. Okay, and also the next thing I love is that I'm able to use the app. I'm using Google at home, and I mean I have a mixture of the Android and the Apple phone, you know, we got different gadgets, but it all works well. As long as I can log into the apps, I can just do it. So it's so easy to control. I use Google Home. I mean, they also can use Alex. I don't have Alex, so I can't try it. My Google Home, it just works. So I just need to talk to my Google, and then it will start Emma instantly. And then also using the app, I'm using my Android phone, and the map inside, sorry, the app inside there show me the map that the area that Emma have done. I mean, you can go to my blog post and have a look at the app itself. And also, I can control when I want to clean. I can look at the battery life. It send me notification if something got stuck, the wheel got stuck, or there's something wrong with it, or there's an obstacle, or, you know, it's so smart that it send it to my mobile phone, and I can detect even though I'm outside. So there's one day that the wheel got stuck onto some of the string. It's sent to my phone, and I phone my husband to check on it because I'm not at home. But anyway, it is so clever. I really enjoy using the app. Control this machine using my Google Home. It's brilliant. And also they also in the app, they also tell you how long your brush will last and how long this kind of brushes last. You just have to go onto the app itself and have a look. There's so many things that you are able to see, all the statistics in there. So this is very clever. And another thing that I love about it is that it's very systematic. I have one vacuum cleaner that will just randomly go wherever she likes. But this one is Emma is so clever. It's sort of systematic. It just makes sure that every surface is covered. So it's not just randomly go wherever she likes. She will just sense the room, and very clever, and vacuum every certain area. And it's able to identify the furniture and any obstacle. So whenever she wants to approach a wall, it just slow down the speed and then approach slowly. And then it's the bumper here, they gently touch it. It's not like boom, you know, it just gently touch it, and then it sort of works. And then it sort of touch it and then just turn around, you know, it will just think what to do next. So it's a very clever thing. Let's talk about the mop itself. It's best to use it on any laminate floor or any wood or tiles. What it does is that the tank will slowly distribute out the water onto the mopping pad, and then it just wets the tiles area. Well, it sucks. So when it's vacuum it, and then it's sort of mop the whole area. So again, I told you it's sort of very systematically, so it don't go over those wetness that they have passed it through. So you will not worry that your vacuum cleaner will have any moisture onto it. And what I also like is that it's just distribute out slowly. The wetness is not very it did not come out gushing out a lot of water everywhere. It's just a very thin layer of water around it, so it's sort of clean. And then when it dry, you don't see the watermark. I mean, I did use filter water, so you don't see any watermark. But what I don't like about it is that because I have a rug in my dining room, so when Emma went onto the rug, the mop pad was folded. So there's no water distribute out, but at the same time it fold the mopping pad. So when it comes down off the rug, the thing was folded, so it did not work properly. So if you want to use the mop, to make sure that you don't have any carpet or rug or anything on the surface, otherwise the mopping pad will fold. But other than that, there's really no complaint on the mop, which is quite nice. It just dries quickly because it don't distribute a lot of water. The manufacturer said that it takes about 20 minutes. You have to top up the water if you want to mop the whole place again. I didn't really need that because I don't have such a big area. I think a small tank is good enough for a small kitchen for me. Now to conclude the robot vacuum, I'm really impressed, really love it. Trifo robot vacuum cleaner offers 24 months of technical support from the day of your purchase. So if you have any question, they are very happy to help. And you can purchase them via their website, which I'll put a link down. And best of all, they ship international. So if you have any question, do pop by my comment page and let me know, and I'll try to answer it as quick as possible. And if you want to see any pictures, do pop by my blog, which I put the link on the description, and then you can click onto the link and have a look at the picture that is on the machine itself. So bye for now.